Christmas, everyone. It's King Colin Walker. You know what we do, baby. Yo, I mean, the title of the video already ruined it, but yo, today's my brother's birthday, and there ain't no better way to celebrate his birthday than to read his own manga, my guys. Feliz Navidad. Yo, happy birthday, Christopher Walker. You know what I'm trying to say? The writer, editor, producer, director of Art de la Mort. Yo, I've been thinking about this for a very, very long time. I made my draft copy inside the summer, and then something told me, yo, don't release it yet, King. Don't release it yet, King. Hold it. Hold it. And then bang. Bing bong. They said, release it on the 25th. So who I am, making my real copy of my new series, my brand new YouTube series. Yo, it's funny. I started off as a sports channel, and now I'm out here I'm reading manga. You know what I'm trying to say? But yo, that's how it goes, my guys. That's how it goes. So now we out here reading Art de la Mort. This is our new obsession. You know what I'm trying to say? So all my subscribers, to my 142 subscribers, this is our new obsession, yo. My vision with this is just, yo, if I can get 5, 50, 100, 1,000 people addicted to Art de la Mort, then I've done my service to my brother, you guys. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm out here supporting the lad through in and out. There's no point in me reading it on my own anymore. There's no point. I have a YouTube channel. There's no point. I have to start. I have to broadcast it to the world. I'm being selfish just sharing this to myself. I'm being selfish. So all those people that want to read but too lazy to read, what's good, my guys? All you have to do is watch my videos now, and we can read it together. But I'm gonna just give you guys a disclosure. I don't know how to read mangas properly, and I've been reading this from day one. Yeah, I don't know how, but we gonna figure it out together. This is our new journey. This is our new project, yo. This is our new thing, bruv. I love Arsenal. I love Art de la Mort. You know what I'm trying to say? So when the new episodes come out, just like I'm watching Arsenal football match, tell the girl them to sit down and do not disturb the man down. You get me? Because that's a full violation. So I created a brand new account. So I have 2 accounts. One account on my phone and one on my laptop for the series. So we're going to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. So now I'm subscribed. I don't need no notifications, my guys. I don't need no notifications. Then we're going to comment. We're going to be like, yo, right now, before I'm be like, what's good? You know what I'm trying to say? So, I'm legit how in depth and low everything is. Yo, me too, my guy. Yo, so Chris is gonna be like, yo, why is this guy commenting on a brand new account? But that's calm. He ain't gonna know what's gonna go down until the video comes out. You know what I mean? So happy birthday, Chris. I hope you enjoy part 10 of your birthday gift. And yo, I love you, my guy. But let's get it. You know what I'm trying to say? It's time to, like, we're ending the year in full lad mode, my guys. In full lad mode, meaning that um it's full lad mode, so it's full gayness. Yo, I just want to say something to disclosure. When I say words like gay or gaylord, I'm not being offensive. I'm not being offensive. It's just how I talk. I don't use it as a derogatory term, so I'm not being offensive. In the dictionary where I come from, gay means happy. But if you do find offense with me saying the word gay, just leave a comment down below and I'll delete it. You know? Yo, so right now we're gonna read the prologue, right? Yo, and with this series, yeah, there ain't no there's no like I'm gonna try and upload an episode every week, right? So usually I try to do my fantasy on Monday, right? So with then Wednesday, that's I don't really like creating schedules, but I usually do my fantasy on Monday. So with this, it's either probably gonna be on a Friday or Saturday or Sunday or maybe even Thursday, but we don't know yet. Comment down below which day. Not trying to say like I'm thinking Thursday because every Thursday Vampire Diaries used to come out, and I miss Thursdays. So I'm thinking, yeah, we're gonna do Thursday because I miss Vampire Diaries, my guys. So, yo, this is called Art de la Mort. Go ahead, hit the subscribe button like I did. If you're watching this video right now, go over to Tapas on your Play Store, your Apple Store. Download that thing right about now and follow along. It's that simple. It's that simple. Just follow along. You don't have to. You can listen to me read it, but just follow along and like it and subscribe it, yo. Let's get the lad popping. This is, but like in my other fantasy video, Chris asked me, "Oh, have you read the last chapter?" I ain't read the last chapter because of this. We about to read the last chapter together, and this is gonna be in depth. Like we go in, like we're putting our hearts and soul into this, my guys. Like we about to talk about love. We about to talk about stress, depression, mental illness. Not trying to say. We about to talk about friendship bonds. We about to talk about family ties. We about like we going in depth. Like this is not just a regular like manga like reading where it's like you just read the manga and then you analyze the manga. No, we analyzing the manga and we analyzing our lives too, my guys. Some episodes we just gonna be stuck on one page and digging deep, yo. Because the director, the producer, the editor is my blood brother. Sometimes we gonna bring him over and he's gonna read the episode with us, my guys. And yo, later on I'm gonna get a webcam so you guys can see my face and thing. But yo, alright, so here's the map, right? The map is very important. This is sick right here, as you guys can see, Dragon's Mouth area. So I'm pretty sure this is where dragons live, right? Hamano Island, that sounds like, that gives me like the Hawaii type of feel, you know what I'm trying to say? And then Western region in uninhabitable. So this is like kind of like Russia right here, you know what I mean? Then no man's land. Then okay, with the pronunciation, Chris is gonna really have to help with that, right? But it's a learning thing. Hayakawa Sea, that leads to the Dragon's Mouth. Minami Village, Yukimura Village. So the south looks like it's the biggest region out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. South looks like it's the biggest, which makes sense, right? So right here you have this drawing, the unexplored. So that look. So basically, this land in the east right here is unexplored. Akiba town has like a house. The Hayakawa Tide is a river, which it kind of looks like a border as well that separates the south from central and east. Kind of looks like a border almost, actually from central, because the east you can access through the unexplored, but the unexplored is probably where dangerous people live and no one knows about them, right? Then Ametsu Drive. Oh, and then if you guys can see, he has like Silk Road linings underneath it. Yo, this thing has so much symbolisms that you can spend a whole hour analyzing the symbolisms. So right here it looks like Ivogura. Okay, this looks like mountains. Cause can you guys see this right here? So this is the mountains. I believe it's the mountains. Or it's highlands. Mountains or highlands. Hamano Island is looking wavy. So it's either there's lots of water there, or it's very like a windy place, or cold. I think No Man's Land Western is cold because it's uninhabitable. So it's either really cold or really hot. You know what I mean? Which would kind of make sense because the south is where dragons live. And then Ametsu Drive, it's clear. It's the clearest place. Central is the clearest, right? And there's like I think that's a hole, like a underground place with a stairs. I believe so. And this looks like a someone's like a palace or like a important place or a monument. You know what I mean? And then this right here, I'm not sure what that is, but it looks also like a monument or stuff. Like each town, like this place has a monument too. Symbolism. Every town has its own like, how to explain it. It's like House Targaryen, House Westeros, and all of that. It kind of has that feeling, you know what I mean? But moving to the next episode, the world leaders, right? So wait, so this is King Grusin, King of the Dragons. His species is a king. His age is 1789. He's not measured, and he's color's black. Eye color's black, right? He's been alive for too long. He needs to die. He's been alive for too long, my guys. He needs to die. I wonder who drew the map too, and if the map is actually correct. And here's King Loito, Kanshiro. Oh, Kanshiro State right here. So that means, yo, what is he? He is his eye color's brown. He's 6'4". What is he? King of the humans. So the central is where humans live. Kanshiro State. So man, this man got the whole place named after him. So you already know he got an ego. I got a big ego. So Saishio Fura, Taio Alpha, she is the oldest. Yeah, she's 5,050 years old. Royal purple eye color. Charcoal hair color. She's 5'9". I'm like, hey, me and you, baby, we about to have fun. Yo, I'm 5 foot. I'm 6 foot. I woke up 6 foot today, Saisho. What you saying? Yo, let me light the page. Wait. Yeah. And then Akeli Maki, title Dracula, age 527, height 5'6", eye color yellow, light blue. We don't. She's a Dracula. I mean, she's a vampire. That's a Dracula. She's an alpha, so that means she's a werewolf. He's a human, and that's a dragon, right? So there's only 4 people here, but yet there's 5 different regions. So that means we're missing something. So here's the prologue. The date is now 3,500 after Shen. The supernatural world are known by the government, but unknown to the general public. Any sightings or incidents are covered up by the media. The following, that's like today's world. Everything's covered about them. Everything we do is for the media. You know what I'm trying to say? Everything we do is for the media, and everything's covered up by the media. The following supernatural beings are dragons, mages, werewolves, vampires. Mages are like ambassadors for humans in each supernatural party. So that means the mages coincide with, I'm gonna guess they coincide with the humans, and they have their own land too. Because that's how, like, you go to New Orleans, that's how these witches are, right? Supernatural beings must be registered and classified by how dangerous they are. The AS class system has 6 grade letters: D, C, B, A, S, S, S. Each is the term B, C, D, B, S, C, S, B, C, B, A, B, S. Each is determined by the weighted average among 4 categories: strength, speed, battle proficiency, and recovery. Yo, some of you guys, that be fighting, you have 0 composure. And your battle proficiency will be about 10 to 20. Because once you get hit with a jab, or someone throws their knife at you, bro, you guys have lost all composure. Your body, your arms are shaking. And you're shaking like a shaky warrior. And you have no recovery because you have 0 composure. Killing D class is a federal crime because they are weak and seen as citizens. So now we know that humans are D. Humans are D, basically. So if you're a werewolf and you're a D, it means that you're a baby. But you shouldn't be a D as a supernatural being. Hunters keep the law. Killing or arrest the... Hunters keep the law. Hunters keep the law. Killing or arrest the outlaw beings that have committed crimes. The 3 top class hunter families are the Sasashis, the Ogamis, and the Tuxinos. Who's the Sasakis, Ogamis, and the... Do we know who they are? We don't even know who they are yet, brother. Yo. To the general public, the Ogami family are spiritualists. Hey. Highly spiritual. The head of the family, Nubo Ogami, is the priest of the town church, while the rest of his family consists of Nubotoro Ogami. The patriarchs, Kai Ogami, the eldest son, and Kazuki Ogami, the youngest, who from birth is disabled. No mobility in the legs. Oh, so Kazaki is disabled. The Ogami family have been killing D-class wolves, and since Kuri Ogami's death 10 years ago, the Toshino family consists of Aikayama Toshino and his daughter Mizuki. The rest of the family were killed in a hunt gone wrong. Jesus, this is, bruv, my brain is in shambles already, brother. So the Ogamis, yeah, they got, the head of the Ogamis is Nubo. The patriarch's Kei, son Kazuki, right? Then the Ogami have been killing werewolves since Kyuri's death, so I'm guessing that's the son or the brother of Kazuki, right? The Tsushkino family, which is a separate family, Mizuki, were killed. The rest of the family were killed in a hunt gone wrong. They work very closely with the Ogamis, I bet. So the Tsushkino and the Ogamis are brethren. They're kin. To the general public, their wealth consists of shares and land owning. The Sasaki family, the most iron-hearted hunters, strong-willed, they only go for big hits, love guns. They are highly respected as the best hunters. This is Texas, baby. Yo, this is Texas, baby. You step on my lawn, I'll pop you right inside of here. You best ride on up, man. Texas forever, one love. I'm about to get inside my GNC truck. To the general public, this family are just arms traders owning most of the West. Alright, so now we're developing. We're starting to see the map. So, where, so the Sasaki family is in the West, right? No man's land. They're in Texas. They're in Southwest. They're in Texas, right? Then the Ogami family. I don't think we know where they live yet. But the Ogami family, the Tsushkino family, they probably live in the same area because they're kin. You know what I mean? They're brethren. So, and they're landowners, right? So I'm gonna guess they live either here. That makes the most sense. That's nice land because humans live in Kaishiro. You know what I'm trying to say? So I'm gonna guess they live here. In my opinion, they live there, but who knows? Because that's a lot of land. But yo, the Aos, also known as the Archives of the Supernatural, are where supernatural beings and hunters must be registered. Hunters must provide information on which bounties they are going after. Getting killed on the job is a common occurrence and at the hunter's own risk. It is normal for supernatural beings to go after outlaws too. Data is kept on every supernatural being to keep track on their whereabouts. The data is also used to keep track on groups and family activities to prevent terrorism or global domination. Yo, I don't believe it, yeah. Because you know how people be saying that, oh, data. I'm not even in the world's database, yeah. You guys know that. Like, the Canadian government don't even really know who I am. Like, for example, on my documents, when I go to doctors, they think I'm 5'9", but I'm actually 6'4". So it's like, these mans don't have the right data on me, and then you expect me to believe that inside Art de la Mort, they got the right data on people as well. When the government don't really know how much money I'm making, because I lied to them. And then you guys are probably like, why am I telling you guys this on social media? It's the government's never gonna find me, and that's the thing about this world, yeah. You man are so shook about the government and listen to the government when the government really don't really have power. We are the ones that give them power. But we ain't about to get into that. But I feel like I feel like Art de la Mort gets into that. It shows you that, yo, the government don't really have power. It's the world leaders in the quote unquote Illuminati on the Freemasons that have the power. And then the humans who form the government for the nation are the ones that do what the supernaturals, the spiritualists, the priests tell them to do. You get me? This is what it's sounding like, you know what I mean? You have these world leaders, yeah, who are fighting a spiritual battle that the humans in the central, you see how they have this legislation, I'm just going to call it legislation building. They don't know nothing, and they are kept in the dark. They are kept in the dark, right? And it's like these guys control the world and the majors, right? They control the world, and then the humans don't know. They don't know nothing. Yeah, the super world are known by the government, but unknown to the public. You see what I'm trying to say? They're known by the government. Why? Because they control the government. They control the scene. And the public don't know that. That's what's going on in the world today, my guys. Today, right? The world is divided into 5 regions. North, which is Dragonland. North is not Dragonland, brother. This is... Where's the North? Wait, so why is Dragon's Mouth here and this is North Dragon? We're having problems already, brethren. East is a quiet region that is mostly populated with people. Dang. Where's East? Lagoon. Oh, that sounds like Tennessee. That sounds like Tennessee. Nashville, Tennessee. Mages and Wolves. Also, East has people, mages, and wolves. Central, vampire with few wolves. South is where royal family of dragons live and wolves. West is a wasteland filled with outlaws. This region is balanced of supernatural beings. Alright, so what I'm coming to understand is this, yeah? So North is Dragonland. So North is where dragons lived. No one else touches it, right? East is populated with mages, wolves, and people. So mages and wolves can live in the same place. Why? Because wolves are, in a sense, when they turn, it's like a spiritual thing, like shape-lifting and all of that. And it kind of blends with mages, right? They can get on with mages and people, right? Central is vampire territory with few wolves. Wolves can basically inhabit anywhere, if that makes sense. Because you can be a lone wolf, you know what I mean? Or you can be in a pack. But if you're in a pack, you can't be in, like, vampire land. They're going to kill you, right? So it seems like vampires really don't really mix. Like, they have their own central land. Dragons have their land. And then they have another land where wolves live with them too. So it seems like the dragons really are the dog nuts. Meaning that they have 2 separate lands. But the central is the biggest land, though. So if we're looking at the map, it's like, this is vampires, right? You got the dragons here, right? Then you got dragons in the north, right here. And you see how this is separate? So this is one place, and then this is like someone else is living here type of thing. Because it's like separate, like a border. If, like, let me know if I'm right, right? So then southern region, right? Is where the royal family... So I'm pretty sure that Hawaii, Saisho lives right here, somewhere in here, cause it's separated. The south is separate, so I'm pretty sure like either the dragons live here, wolves lives here, or wolves lives here, dragons live here, and then this is like the border, if that makes sense, right? And mages are there too. But let's move on. So northern region is most tropical of the 5, where dragons live. I said that. Wolves and vampires stay away from here because of the temperature. I said that. In the regions, there are only 2 cities. Fujiyama City, mountain area, and Hamano Island, beach area. I said Hawaii. The king of the dragon, Grusin, lives in the south as a result. Wait, I'm confused. Oh, so he lives... This is him. He lives right here. This is him. So all the other brethren are here, and he's here. Now I'm trying to say, the king of the dragon lives in the south. The Hamano tribe is led by a dragon called Jiao Sauza, who must report to the king, but wants to overthrow him. All right. So now we're beginning to understand. Let's break this down in depth to understand what's going on with the dragons, right? So the dragons live here, and I told you guys there was a border, and the AOS pages told us that, right? So I'm pretty sure some dragons live here, and it's like cool. Some places are really hot, some places are like mellow. Some live here, some live here. You know what I mean? You have your Jar Rastafari, Jar dragons, not trying to say. So right here is blazing hot. It's blazing hot. Right here is blazing hot, and I think this is symbolizes the hotness, right? So this right here is where dragons live, and I'm pretty sure this right here is the beach area. This is Hawaii, and this is where Jiao Sauza lives. So Jiao Sauza is basically like, how do I explain it? He's mayor of the northern region, right? Then the king lives here. For me, it makes no sense because it's like, if you're dragons, yeah, why are you guys separated by like, this is like Australia and pretty much Canada in a sense. Like, you guys are opposites. So it's like there's no way that Zhao Sao was giving this man the right information. So it's like, it's almost like there's already a political Kring battle going on with the dragons between King Grusin and Zhao Salza. And Zhao Salza's probably trying to get people in here to come with him to overthrow him. But the king probably has a spy or something right about in there. You know what I'm trying to say? So he really knows what's going on. Which is like, we need to find out why the king lives in the south. You know what I'm trying to say? Who else is living with him in the south? You get me? Because it's like, I don't want to compare it to Game of Thrones, right? Okay, I'll do this. It's like, how do I explain it? Yeah, Arsenal is North London, right? And then let's just say South London is Chelsea. Let's just say that. But then it's like, Arsenal fans are here, but our stadium is here. You get me? So we travel from here all the way to here to watch our home matches. It don't really make sense. So there's a reason why he's here. And Dragon Mouth is probably, let's try and see. Dragon's Mouth is probably sculpted. It's probably a sculpture of him in some way or form, or his dad or something, or a very important dragon. But there's a reason why he's here. Maybe he's isolated, or he's banished, or he has to be here because mages locked him in. There's a reason why he's here, and we're gonna find out. We have to obviously read to find out, but it's really interesting. So then the eastern region holds the wetlands. Because of this, a lot of farmers live in this region. The east region has only major city Arashi Lagoon, which is very quiet around because of the fact many D-class wolves and mages live in this area. Yo, I'm trying to... Okay, so over here we found out who are the landowners. Landowning. The Ogamis and the Tuskinos. Maybe the Ogamis and the Tuskinos live in the east. Because that's where the farmers... I read farmers over here. Someone's a farmer. Who is the farmer, brother? Arms. Shares and land owning. There's no farmers here. So I was reading wrong. The spiritualists. The priest consists of disabled. What is... Yeah, I read it wrong. Yeah, but they could own some farmlands here, though. I think that makes sense. This is actually big. Because it's this, yeah. You gotta factor in this. This is a border. That right here is a border. This is it right here. I believe. I think that's where they stay. I think so. But let's read. The central region is the second biggest region and where the government and the military are stationed by King Lyoto Kanshiro. Lyoto Kanshiro. The biggest region. Second biggest. So what's the biggest? Oh, the south. He has no heir, being 23 years old. To the supernatural world, his advisor Aisha Kaishao is a respectful man who only does what is best for harmony. So that guy is a people pleaser. He's a centralist. So if we did our political thing, he's a centralist. And those people in the center are the most sketchy people. The most sketchy people. The most sketchy. The central region has 3 cities. Kenshiro, Akiba Town, and Ametsuki Drive. So Ametsu, Kenshiro Central, and Akiba Town right there. Right? We're gonna leave it right there. That's how we're gonna end off the episode. But yo, I hope everyone went over the tapas to to go download it and to read along. Yo, it's getting interesting. We what we doing right now is we understanding the regions. We trying to make some analysis and some predictions of the political battles and the political warfare and what exactly is going on. You know what I'm trying to say? That's what we're trying to do. Make our predictions, right? But before we start the chapter, we're gonna make some predictions. You know what I'm trying to say? Based off the AO spaces. That's what we're gonna do together. We're gonna make some predictions. We're gonna be like, okay, so why is King Ru? I'm gonna actually everyone comment down below. So what I'm gonna do is with all the comments from the AOS pages, we're gonna make our own predictions. Why is King Ru's son inside the south? Right? Is Jiao Ruza stronger than King? You know what I mean? Is King Rusan like are the mages keeping him locked there? Or does he have to be in that place to keep himself at a high spiritual level? You know what I'm trying to say? The central, the human. Does King Loito have like a special power, which is why he's able to be king? Right? Why doesn't he have a head? That makes no sense. You know what I mean? I know he's 23, but usually royals like you get married at like 16 and stuff, and it's like a political marriage too. You know what I'm trying to say? The Eastern region, who does it belong to? Because he gave us a deep analysis of the North. Not deep, but he told us who inhabits there. He's given us a deep rundown of the Central, but the East is the smallest paragraph, which means that lagoons, I'm thinking that either it's one of the Tuskino or Gamis, right? Where's the third ones? Or the Sasaki family that live inside the Eastern region. And why is the Eastern region like not given? Why don't we have more detail? You know what I mean? That means that they must be an important piece to the plot. They must be an important piece of the plot. Because when writers don't give you much at the beginning, they have an important piece to the plot. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's like, also like in the comments, let me know like what you guys think of the spiritual leaders, like, you know what I'm trying to say? Because the government knows them. King Loito knows them. The people don't know them. Who do you think has the most power? Do you guys think Saisho has the most power? The vampires have the most power? The dragons? Or do you think King Loito is really a G and controls all of them? You know what I'm trying to say? And how do you think their family dynamics are? She's an alpha, which means that she definitely has a pack. You know what I mean? She's a Dracula, a Kaylee. We have lots of woman leaders here, right? She's a Dracula, a Kaylee, right? Which means that she's got a herd of vampires under her, you know what I mean? He's a dragon, right? And his species is a Kame. This guy is big. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, in the AO spaces, it says how, like, the data hasn't really been given to us. They collect data, but they're really not collecting it right if you don't know how tall a dragon is. You know what I'm trying to say? Which is what I'm trying to say, like, the data... Everything inside these AOS pages, yeah, take it as a grain of salt. Because the data we have, we can't know the full depths of it until we read, my guys. That's all we can do, read and find out. Because how are you gonna do data on people, yeah? You know the eye color, you know the age, you know the species, you don't know height. Height is easier to gauge than eye color. Because someone's eyes can appear black under the sun, but it's actually yellow under the night. You know what I'm trying to say? So, like, yo, comment down below. Do you think King Loito has a long-lost brother that wants to overthrow him? And that's why he's in with these people, you know what I'm trying to say? Do you think that Akeli is like, what? Do you think that there's another Dracula living in the wetlands trying to come and kill her? Do you think Saisho is like, what? What do you think Saisho, like, what do you think she turns into when she turns into a wolf? Like, you know what I mean? Because there's different type of wolves you can turn into. What do you think their superpowers are? These are all things that we have to unfold together. You know what I'm trying to say? But, yo, I hope you guys enjoy this. This is going to be our longest series because there's bare episodes. Like, bare episodes. Wait, what is next to? Oh, you can click next. That's crazy. So, yeah, happy birthday, Chris. I hope you enjoy this new series. This is dedicated to you. And, yo, I hope you guys love this. And, yo, this is going to be a journey. Merry Christmas to everyone. Happy birthday to my brother. And I hope everyone has a beautiful day. Hope you guys all eat and share love. This day is the day that the Lord was born. My brother was born the same day the Lord was born, so you already know. But yo, it's King Colin Walker. You know how we do, baby.